After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. Obama enough just as he gets it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to under.
Dak now from the gun. That's his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
So first down from the 41. Toss to the right side. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Midfield, they're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Dak off the play fake. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk Warrior 70.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He's on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On is Cade York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. We'll begin his return from the 11. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. First down, here's Dak. Straight into his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Handoff on 2nd and short. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play out behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early.
Yellow, 43.
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense. Keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
To the air on his first down. Richardson finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Stephanie, 60 by 60, target, 80, comes back, 60. Come back,
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, 79 Broncos. Nice.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther. Nice.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Miami in just a moment. On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62, just moments away. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Dak to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Looking at what the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Left side caught by Douglas. And he's taken down at the 30. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Dak out of the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here. That play straight ahead. Finds a big lead. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough. Borderline impossible.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's supposed to be another pick. And Samantha was killing.
It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
I was supposed to stop him on 4th down, turn into a damn touchdown.
Handoff down to the receiver. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. They think the handoff. Now Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60, Warriors 70.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down.
Ready? 70 tip.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throw here from Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense is set, first and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starts quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Prescott here from the gun. Defensive play, jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Under. 47.
Prescott now on third down. It's his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! 47.
Snap is off. It's Prescott.
I knew the ball going.
To get this to the opposing 46. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Now it's Prescott again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's the backup, first throw. He puts juice on it. He's got it.
Wow, dog.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go.
Down. Watch out now. 50 series. Ready?
Looking inside the red zone. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. They'll
try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown.
I've never seen so much bullshit in my life.
A chance to tie before that time.
I'm talking about that game, the fucking pass up the middle for free.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. First down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lightning 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. 18, lateral, 18, dragon, 60, 60 bucks, top row, 18.
Richardson now. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
7 Warriors, 17, 18, 19, Lion, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. So we've got to regroup for second down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 even. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing again, Richardson. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. New York knocks it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go!
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Play action. It's Richardson. Fails out of the pocket quick.
Damn, you gotta throw that bitch up there.
And he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring back his 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
I did the wrong thing, bro.
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the game. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Quick throw finds him out right. And he stops. The call to go
Good defense.
own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Toss play, short side. He's going easy yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's the handoff.
Wow, y'all niggas, man, I shot the gap and everything.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. They get stuffed. He is not.
I tell you can't run my play versus me, dog.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is ready to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Looking to throw.
Wow, Madden, bro. Stop giving him that shit, dog.
11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32. 1st down, here's Dak.
Fuck something up. I fucked something up. That's on me.
In that tackle box, this is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach.
I had fucked something up last play.
There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate,
He had a
you've
part
heard
of
from
it
a
too,
defensive
so he
coordinator,
can.
job number one is?
It's a good thing he ain't verticals yet.
And they've been doing
Versus the defense.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Kill. Yeah, very good. Here we go, 46. All right, 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete it over the middle.
We can have that. I don't care. Let him take 3.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
It dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to stop this drive. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Oh my god, my nigga tripped over the lineman, dog. I don't know why he tripped over the line. That's wild as hell.
Keeps that defense honest and
That was a big ass 1st down to the right.
Those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Richardson fires quickly out wide. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And he's on run with Richardson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
1st down, Lions.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
If it's man to man, it's a dot.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's completed to the right. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie.
That should be
by 7.
a 12.
kick this one away. This taken from the 12.
I need my stop back, Madden.
Bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, 47. Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Okay.
To the air here. That's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
I'm surprised you ain't take him to your mama house. I said, I'm surprised you ain't take him to your mama house. It's her birthday? Dang.
Now here's Prescott.
Alright, yeah.
That one doesn't find
Huh?
his man. Incomplete.
Who did it?
Gonna have to
Oh,
wait a
Chosen.
little longer for his first catch of the game. And
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Red 45. White.
3rd and long, on the throw. Defender arrives
Good,
right
my
as the
God.
ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. 47.
He'll throw it. And they got home. Set him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
That's all bad.
Cut 19. 18.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. And this is going to go
I was scared to throw that shit. I ain't gonna count too, y'all. I was scared as hell to throw it.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He tucks it and takes off. He's right up next to that.
I'm trying to figure out why he don't slide.
Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd and long. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Texans 24. Cade York to kick off.
My boy had a good run.
Now is York to kick this one away. Brings it in at the 13. Takes it up to the 25. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's the Texans football. Some ground to make up if they want to win that title. All right, like the
Oh
Houston
yeah, he got to
offense
fight
looks
back,
set
so he
right.
gonna
Here's
run.
first
He
and
gonna
10.
do some runs.
Here we go. Right up
The gut. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's what I recommend people. If you got safeties with extra abilities, get out my way. Well, out my way.
I like to reward that run.
You
Give it to him again
should
and see if he can get you a new set of
blockers from
downs.
tight ends and wideouts and fullbacks and shit.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh shit! I'm over here setting an audible. I was setting something. That's on me. He can add it. I don't care.
38's on that one.
Let him run it.
First down Texans. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Escapes the pocket.
Good D.
And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Here we go. Got to have this on 4th down.
Good
There's
pass.
a man downfield. This is Washington. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of
They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Completed to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. It's the game by very short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Dak now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Prescott will look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 47. Got it. Here we go, 47.
Waste that time.
Third and goal, Prescott. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down.
46. 46.
Desperation time here.
He keep beating him on it. Out. Oh, that's the inside. Oh, he's outside shoulder. That's on me. Okay, cool.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth. But it's
And then he goes. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
38. Texans 30.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
AR MVP, dog. AR MVP. MV motherfucking P, dog.
Now is York to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
MVP AR, man. I got an MVP, my boy. My boy got a Marine MVP, dog. MV motherfucking P. Anthony Lamont Richardson, dog.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Texans trail by 15. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. This is Prater. He's got it downfield.
I hate the fact that he went up right late.
Well into enemy territory.
I think it didn't chase him.
How about that play,
Good
Brock?
pass.
3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The best offense defenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. If you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Prescott here from the gun. He's in trouble. He gets blocked out again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
This is just simply one of those once-in-a-lifetime performances defensively, Kate. He is playing like a champ. And now he has the NFL record for sacks in the Super Bowl before, tying the unofficial record of the Steelers' great L.C. Greenwood. Well done, my friend.
Looking to throw it. Lining up a receiver screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on fourth down. To throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 18. That's all leading. Corner 70. 70 ranges. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Looking right. Aims it out to wide open down to the field. And he has it. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all fake.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Running near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
One final shot here. Hits it through the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And there's going to be no louder city than Detroit tonight. The Lions have won the Super Bowl. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a story, season. At times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces
Yeah,
fell into
you
place
see
along
that
the
ain't
way,
winning,
all
that
of
ain't.
it led to these final 4 quarters of
Yeah, that
football
ain't
and this moment
won.
that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined
Say it
a
again.
better
Say,
final sequence of the movie.
yay.
It has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
What'd you say, that ain't?
Commissioner Roger
Yay.
Goodell about to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions,
That ain't
Super
won.
Bowl 62 champions.
Yay.
So that is a wrap. Another
Yes,
memorable
sir.
NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
put it right now.
Congratulations a big hand, man. Good shit to carry it out. They represent the AFC side. We got a new goddamn Super Bowl champ that bowls on the NFC side now. Yeah, we coming in different this side on the AFC side, dog. Y'all get ready.
Yeah, congrats to my boys. My boy Dan Curry for making it that far. I knew he had a different game plan than what I expected, but look, we came out on top. MVP, Anthony Richardson. 352 yards, 6 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Torrey Horton, 41 rushing yards, 1 TD. Nate Harbor, 4 receptions, 117 yards, 1 TD. My boy Green, the 6'7" rookie, 6 receptions, 96 yards, 3 TDs. Man, them boys been blazing. But my boy put on the show now. He put on the show. Come front. I don't think he threw one interception. Did he throw an interception? No, he ain't throw no interception. He just got sacked 5 times. That was the difference maker right there. The 5 sacks. The GG is and I ain't know your defense was that damn overpowered. 99 defense, 96 offense, 97 overall. But hey, you put them boys to work, man. Congratulations for making it though. I ain't gonna lie though. I think I still had one of the luckiest Super Bowl runs in highlight history. After like basically overcome every damn thing I done went through. Done beat Jazz on a last last chance touchdown. Eli fumble with a butt fumble like Mark Sanchez. Goddamn beat Byron on the 4th down. More likely. Hey, we made it there. Hey, man, can you try to cut on that light? Oh shit, I'm